seated. We call this meeting the San Diego chapter of the Sons of Mary Order. Would you all please stand? Sit.
Let us bow our heads in prayer. Great Lord, King of the universe, you created the world in which we live and move and be. You have given us our livelihoods and blessed us with all that we have. Therefore, created us a clean heart, Lord. We may worthily praise your holy name and honor you in all that we do and say. Bless the meal we're about to receive, the hands of your prayer. Those who will serve. Indeed, how blessed we are. We are but one thing. We ask for one thing. The words in our mouths and the meditation of our hearts may always be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, our rock and our in your only name we ask.
Color guard, would you please advance the colors?
Color. March. Face. Reset. Colors.
Victory Hall, lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Patriots, please place your right hand over your heart. Say with me, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Color guard, a kid up. About face. Move. The colors. And salute. Ready, two. Right, face. Mark time, march. Forward, march. Color, hold. Color, to your post.
Peter Fagan, would you please lead us in the singing of God Bless America?
God bless America, land of love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the ocean, white with song. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home.
Herman, would you lead us in the pledge to the SAR, please?
Descendants of the heroes, the life sacrifice, States of America, faith, the principles that bring solemnly pledge their souls and until against their own.
Don't be seated. But first, I would like to introduce an honored guest, Mr. Jim Klingler, who's Vice President South for the California Society. Jim, would you like to say?
Thank you for inviting me. I hope chapters, Orange County chapters will go down this morning. Traffic is bad, but, thank you all for coming and being here in person. Some of our chapters in the South, 13 chapters, Southern California are responsible for. Some of them still aren't meeting in person. So thank you for having the courage to come out and do this and get back to student things. And also thank you for the volunteers that stepped up to serve in officer positions. We'll be installing them later. We're a volunteer organization and our volunteers. I have another thing. We're this year our President General David Wright has initiated America's 250th anniversary coming up on 2026. Signing the declaration. We're trying to get more visibility, people knowledgeable about that. We also expect that to probably increase the applicants. But one of the things we're doing right now, and Barry should have gotten an email about it, AB 1600. Yep. Assembly Bill 1600, excuse me, State of California legislature has been introduced. And we're trying to generate, if you know your assembly person's name and your state senator's name, just send an email or a letter saying we would like you to support AB 1600. What AB 1600 does is establish a commission in the state of California to publicize and recognize America's 250. Other states have established 20 states that have established a state. Some states have established. The different thing about our bill that's up in front of the legislature now is that it's required to have on the advisory board a member of a California Society of Executive. So we can be at the table, and also here it's also so ours is a little bit different that way. So we're asking all the members to get involved. It's not a political action, we're not a political organization, but we should support a bill that supports
Jim, what's the bill number?
1600. 18.
In the last email reminder for this meeting, there's a link with information that so you can refer back to that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. Okay, so since today is our annual meeting, I have some things to report. From an activity standpoint, 2021, the San Diego chapter did participate in several activities. However, the state mandated school closures minimized a lot of participation from our youth. As you see here, we participated in the American Elementary School poster contest with Silver Strand Elementary being the only school that participated, which is not an unusual case, but they did step in and participate. With the focus of ROTC Chairman Gary Hughes, we also presented over 25, at least 25 JROTC and ROTC good citizenship awards, as well as a couple of Eagle Scout awards of honor. I want to take this opportunity to thank compatriot Philip Hinshaw for his work and dedication in our Sea Cadet program. I am pleased to announce that the San Diego chapter's winning Sea Cadet also won the very first California State Society Sea Cadet of the Year award. And his presentation was awarded on the USS Midway when we did some filming for our Midway Memorial. Thanks also to our Color Guard Commander, Dr. Campbell. Color Guard was a busy 2021. Color Guard got back into action in a big way by spearheading that National Memorial Day replaying event that we held via Zoom. On Independence Day, a small contingent marched and rode in the Coronado Parade, among many other activities. I want to thank the Mustang Club of San Diego for generously providing Mustang convertibles for dignitaries to ride in. Color Guard and Mustang Club also partnered in the 2021 Christmas Parade, and I know we all had a good time. Once again, the Color Guard partnered with the House of Spain, headed up by Philip Pinchot. This time to celebrate the 246th anniversary of our independence. We also participated at the House of the USA for the first time, spearheaded by Doug Campbell again. The Color Guard and other members participated in several other patriotic events. The Memorial Day commemoration and Independence Day that I just mentioned. Also, for Constitution Day programs in conjunction with the House of Spain in Balboa Park, we had Color Guard and other members there as well. I'm announcing and I'm pleased to announce that we have an agreement with the House of the USA to support all three patriotic activities moving forward every year. They've asked us to do that, and we've accepted that. We are in talks with other houses in Balboa Park that supported the revolution. That have their presence and their function as well. So those are in process to. And lastly, I would be remiss to that our Color Guard unit participated in the annual San Diego National Colors event. In 2021, it's the first time the event was held at the Mormon County site in Alta. This year, probably the smaller version of it and at the Mormon Battalion site. And once again, chapters members supported the Reese Across America project, Reese, for the perfect influence of Trinidad, Rosecrans, Miramar National Cemeteries, and others. I want to thank compatriot Larry Hardin. I thank compatriot Hardin for his hard work coordinating last year's drive. I am pleased to report that we significantly exceeded our goal of 300 wreaths in 2021. Larry's hard work and diligence led to a final tally of 484 wreaths, which nets the chapter in donations to Reese Across America of over $3,700. Larry did a fabulous job. Thank you. Let's see. With all things considered, I believe our community and SAR activities were well done, considering COVID and others, and I think we should all participate. Okay. So, from a financial standpoint, we made some investments last year. We updated our brand a little by replacing and purchasing the old poster boards that we had for events. We bought 3 new ones that are now double-sided. They stand up much better to not breaking down. So Philip and Duncan are putting those together now, and they can be interchange. We interchange. We can interchange the items that go on the panels as needed. They're all looking good. Yes, we also have some nice brochure holders so they can actually stand up and very nice. We also ordered a couple of table runners, put on tables that SAR logo and San Diego chapter on it, as well as 2 10x10 canopies that are fully branded with the SAR logo on all 4 sides and our chapter name on the drop downs on all 4 sides. It's very nice. All right. So from a financial standpoint, we did, well, here's some pictures of those. So you can see what our 10x10 tent will look like. Okay. So from a financial standpoint, we did pretty well. Started the year off with $31,000. I'm not sure how much we ended with, Fred. 28 something, and that includes a lot of about $6,500 that we paid in dues to SR. But overall, we're doing very well. I don't think that 24,000. We got donations for metals and
the front guard was $500. Those were donations that came in.
Okay, we've also got our membership grew in 2021 to almost 200 members, keeping us as one of the largest chapters in the state. Unfortunately, about 35 of our members have not renewed for whatever reason. For 2022, the board at our last meeting voted to extend a one-time 30-day reinstatement fee holiday for those 35 people that they choose to join. We're sending postcards out to each one of them so that we know that email didn't get backed up or something like that, or they don't have to help us. So they'll be receiving those this week. We also added 17 new members, 6 to one family alone. As you can see here, names here. Not related to the world. Okay, so before we get into inductions, I know it's a little different from past years, we can do inductions by me instead of by incoming president. For one reason, one of our board members has not been inducted yet, and we want to make sure that happens before it is on board. Okay. All right, I think we're going to get our minutes here. So once he starts taking over, then we'll stop for a minute and then we'll do our drawings. Why don't we take a break right now? Do that. Well, everyone on the on Zoom, I apologize. We're going to take a break real quickly, and we'll be back on momentarily. Just your local stuff that was already been introduced.
express a desire to bring us They get the side room like this.
Yeah, he was recruited.
So he'll be, things progress and expected. He'll be president. Yeah.
Okay, folks, one quick announcement, and then we're gonna get started up again. Michael, when he's gone, you go get the real menu. They were supposed to bring it from the menu up. We have a selection of 4 different. Okay, which includes coffee. Okay, we were wondering about it. When I saw it. Well, I guess I won't be. Last year's president, so that was last year. Okay. Okay. Let's keep moving while we get menus through this conclusion. We're going to do some inductions. Unfortunately, because of COVID, we really support introduction first. It's just not fun. So fortunately, we have 2 members with us today. We're going to do that. Color guard. Please start with the Gregory Gamble. Okay. All right.
they're bringing more. So
Okay, Craig, would you please raise your right hand? Patriot Gregory Morton Campbell, as a descendant of Thomas Campbell, a private in the Pennsylvania militia, who was one of the patriots and heroes of the American Revolution, do you reaffirm your ancestors' faith in the principles of liberty and our constitutional republic?
Absolutely.
And will you pledge to support the National Society Sons of the American Revolution?
Yes.
Okay, this is the rosette, the official recognition emblem of the Sons of the American Revolution. Its blue and buff colors represent the colors of the uniform worn by General George Washington. Wear it proudly. You can lower your hands. Do it seal style, just slam it on.
There you go.
Okay, this is the pin of the San Diego chapter, Sons of the American Revolution. Wear it proudly. One point I want to make, to let you know, is that symbol that's in the middle of the pin is a shepherd's staff to commemorate the founding of San Diego by the Rosera and the missionaries. It is now with great pleasure I welcome you to the Sons of the American Revolution. At this time, I invite you to address the membership to tell us a little bit about your patriot ancestry. If you choose. I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah, you are. I not much about my patriot ancestor other than a little bit that I read. Unfortunately, my retention is that much. So as I read it, it's like, oh, that's very interesting, and then I don't retain that. My half brother is the one that aggressively pursued the SAR once he found out his relationship with my family. That's using his path is what got me and my family in. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to be part of this organization. I'm glad for his work. Glad to write this book. Thank you.
Thank you. Start right today.
My wife warned me about that.
Thank you. Maybe see. Okay, we have one more. Introduction.
those two guys.
Sorry. At my spot. 1, 2, 3. I know it's terrible.
Shouldn't fly.
Oh, that's okay. Yes.
I got a little brown. It's careful. They don't get so
Sides. I think we're good. Skip.
Think so?
Yeah, I think that'll be better. Yeah, just really just more. Okay, one more introduction. Color guard. Would you please escort Mr. James McGattery to the flags, please? You're inducted.
That's me.
Okay. So much for that.
Already got an office.
Okay, with that, please stay standing. One more second. Would you please escort Mr. James McGavry to the flag? The Sons of the American Revolution appreciates and pays honor to the members of our organization who have served our country. And I am proud of the fact that we've chosen to recognize those individuals because it exemplifies the high ideal. They exemplify the high ideals and principles that sustained our patriot ancestors during the war. Military service is worthy of special recognition. Such service embodies our core values. I would like to note that only 1% of our nation's citizens have ever served in any branch of our armed forces. James Travis McGavry enlisted in the U.S. Army and served from 1971 to 1974. He rose to the rank of Specialist 4 before a range and promotion freeze was put into place. Specialist McGavry trained as a medical records specialist at Fort Sam Houston in San Antonio, Texas. After training, he served as an air evacuation coordinator for Southeast Asia at the Military Assistance Command and Headquarters in Saigon, and later at the U.S. Army Medical Command Headquarters at Long Binh, Vietnam. His Vietnam tour was cut short due to a chronic ear infection causing a loss of hearing, and he returned to the U.S. For medical treatment. He received the National Defense Service Medal and the Vietnam Service Medal for his time there. Specialist McGavry's final posting was to Brooke Army Medical Center in San Antonio, where he worked in the administration's office. While at Brooke, he continued his he worked on long-term test programs to evaluate the patient accounting information from manual ledgers to computers. This assignment became the starting point to a career in software development and implementation. The Patriots, I am proud and humbled to hand this recognition of the SAR Military Service Medal and our certificate of the same.
Perfect. Ready? Thank you.
Thank you for your service. Okay, got that. Okay. Before I pass the gavel to my successor, I would like to recognize some of the individuals who helped me keep the chapter going throughout 2021. Color guard, would you please escort Mr. Fred Hall to the flag, please? Sure. Okay, the bronze Roger Sherman Medal is awarded to the recognition and appreciation of outstanding services rendered to the chapter. After serving as chapter president in 2017, Chris for the past 3 years as our chapter treasurer. Over the time, he's established a very comprehensive budget planning, tracking, and reporting regimen that enabled me to make quick decisions about investments chapter needed. He also connected us to the Mustang Club of San Diego, who now acts as our unofficial drivers of grades. I'm awarding the Patriot Hall with the bronze Roger Sherman Medal. Chapter Meritorious Service Medal may be awarded to faithful and meritorious service to the chapter. If there's anyone on this board that has worked as hard and is on the same position as Bob Hayden, I can't tell you who that would be. Bob's been our chapter secretary for as long as I've been in the SAR. As president, I've seen many things that he has done to keep our records accurate, submitted to state and national associations on time. Bob has quietly done this with little fanfare and little recognition. For all he has done for the chapter and awarding Bob with the Meritorious Service Medal, Bob can't be here with us today due to a serious illness, and we wish him the best for the future. I will be pretty soon. Thank you, Ray. Color. Please support. The incumbent chapter president may present one special medal during his term, chapter's annual meeting. The Patriot recognition of the Patriots' conspicuous service to the chapter during the president's administration. The chapter minimum service by a chapter president. Color exemplifies the distinguishing is not. Each began make sure we participated in the 2 parades we attended and coordinated the actions at the House of the USA. He brought the idea and did the heavy lifting for the award that we hosted and was attended by SAR, DAR chapters around the country. For that and so much more, I award Bakery Campbell Chapter Distinguished Service. Chapter Medal of Distinguished Service. First award, my first time as chapter president. So again, this is not an official SAR award. However, thanks to someone who deserves some special recognition. I learned a lot during my first chapter in 2018. The SAR experience at that time, I wasn't aware of the many traditions and requirements of the job. Many former chapter presidents gave me advice along the way, but one stood out. So much so that I asked to be a special advisor for during this term. Victor Philip Shaw, who could not attend today's meeting, has done a fantastic job in an advisory role. He gave me sound advice. He gave me sound advice and encouragement along the way. Philip was always available when I had a question and was quick to present good ideas to move the chapter forward. For his help and guidance, I'm proud to present Philip with San Diego chapter president. Our last recipient, Brown Award. I'd like to recognize a few others. Henry Fagan. This work is Mrs. Sarah Fagan in front of us. Services to San Diego chapter of the Sons of the American Revolution Color Guard. Sarah Fagan is awarded the Martha Washington Medal. Her dedication to the San Diego chapter from February 2018 to present has been exemplary. She attended over 25 color guard events, provided photographic services like and posted those pictures to national and state sites. Sarah's service was crucial to the success of last year's Memorial Day national meeting. Sarah, thank you so much. Commander Campbell, please escort. Excuse me. Please escort Mrs. Carolyn Campbell. Services to the San Diego chapter of the Sons of the American Revolution Color Guard. I am pleased to award Carolyn Catherine Campbell Olivia Darrington for her dedication to the San Diego chapter of the Sons of the American Revolution from January 2018 to today. Carolyn participated in 25 color guard events and Revolutionary Wars for uniform, over 10 events, and 11 in colonial ladies attacks. Carolyn also supplies additional support for the color guard and has included 340 points for color guard activities with over 200 points. Thank you. Sarah, last I heard, I'll be looking at the same things. Thank you so much. Okay. Color guard for Peter Fagan. Please escort Major Peter Fagan to the front. Color guardsman Peter Kurt Fagan. When did you join the code? These 2 years ago. 3 years. 3 years. And those 3 years, going in the bronze color guard. Thank you. Color guard. Please. 5 to 8 years. Truly.
My, what is that?
Those 5 to 5 years. First year. Bronze. Color guard members. Certainly not least. come up to stand. Adrian Hart is attending a meeting via Zoom. And as I spoke earlier about last year's Streets Across America campaign, you saw Larry did an excellent job coordinating and soliciting outside groups to participate in the activity. You couldn't have done it coordinating for the previous 2 years, or over last year and the year before, that Larry has managed Streets Across America, 750 wreaths were sold. That's an astonishing. For those of you who aren't aware, the objective receipts and return for those purchases, it's $5 each. So in total, Larry has brought in all of so please give Larry a big hand. I am presenting Adrian Hart with the Roger Sherman Award as well. So, at this time, I would like to nominate the 2022 elected board members. Okay. However, before I do, I need to express how difficult it is to get members to take a board position. So I'm informing everyone here who's not been on the board, well, yes, he has some time. So I know people are busy, but we do need our members to step up and help. As you'll see in a moment, we do have several of our directors have retired. For good reasons. They served quietly for many years and need to step down. So I encourage you to step into the post. Not for myself. We now nominate the 2022 board elected officers. For president, Michael Herman. For first vice president, Mr. Peter Fenton. Ray Razor as registrar. Jim McGarry as treasurer. And Doug Campbell as color guard. Sergeant Art Gary Newton is serving his second of a 2-year term. We also have position openings for the following positions. Please consider taking one of these spots. We're opening for second vice president, chairs our youth programs. The membership VP welcomes new members to help us better understand our organization and what we do. The chapter secretary is speaking minutes, processes dues, and communicates state society. I will ask, are there any members in good standing considered for elected board position? Okay. Elected board position. I asked it last time, are there any members in good standing who want to be considered for elected board position? Without further member nominations, I ask the members present whether they vote yea or nay for board members. All in favor, say aye. Those in favor, say aye. Raise your hand. The ayes have it. I also nominate the following members to take appointed positions. Appointed positions are not voting board members. Ms. Chancellor, elect Mr. George Brewster to stay on. Elect Mr. Bill Peters to stay as our chapter genealogist. And Jim McGarry as our much needed webmaster. I ask any members present if you vote yea or nay for these appointed board members. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. The ayes have it. Okay. At this time, I would like to call up Mr. Jim Klingler, Vice President South, Health Society, to swear in the new board of directors.
here. Okay, will the newly elected officers please come forward? Our process is standard across the whole national society. As long as you officers and first install all the officers and then we have certain parts of the president. So first, will all the officers please raise your right hand. Gentlemen, having been duly elected to office in the San Diego chapter since the American Revolution, you promise and swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution and bylaws of the National Society since the American Revolution. And do you further promise and swear that you will faithfully discharge the duties of your office to the best of your knowledge and ability, and that you will at all times conduct yourself in a manner worthy of our society? So help you God. If so, answer I do. Lower your hand. Thank you, gentlemen. You are now, congratulations, you are now installed as officers of the San Diego chapter of the California Society. The separate part for the president, President-elect Mike Berman. It's now my privilege to present you with this gavel, symbol of the authority invested in you, wielded always with dignity and honor. And also, very as important, you have a San Diego chapter tradition and an additional part. We present the incoming president with the Western Royal Presidential badge.
Yes.
And while he is getting the badge, there's a background about the badge that I can read to you. The Patriot Lester Orr Memorial Presidential Badge. Lester Benson Orr was born in Mount Hope, Grant County, Wisconsin, on December 19, 1887. What's that? His parents, Edward Bruce Orr and Mary Jane Pope, were married on November 25th, 1884. We're getting nervous. It's a team effort. Lester was a University of Wisconsin electrical engineering student in 1909. Gladys graduated from the University of Wisconsin Library School in 1970. His World War I draft card states he lived in Chicago, Illinois, and reported him as having medium build and height, light hair, and blue eyes. His World War II draft card reported he lived in Riverside, Illinois, and worked for the Cicero. The Patriot Orr's patron ancestor, Robert Orr, served in Chester County, Pennsylvania. Submitted his application for SARSD to sign National Society membership number 647. Patriot Orr and his family moved to California in 1951 and transferred his membership to the California Society. He became an active member of the San Diego SAR chapter, served as chapter president in 1955. Patriot Orr died on September 12, 1973, like 1972. California. In 2004, Travis Spears, San Diego chapter past president in 1992, found Lester Orr's eBay. He purchased membership at chapter president. He's given the stipulation that membership each incoming chapter president has You guys help me away here. We have Patriots chapter officially installed new officers. I now remind you of your obligation to them. Assist, support, and encourage them. Thus furthering the principles and purposes of the United. That concludes our installation. Congratulations, everyone. We appreciate your efforts.
Okay. You've been doing the last several meetings.
A hammer, so I'm using gavel, yes, I should go. Be here again. Here. I think I'm probably the newest, freshest incoming president you've ever had. Don't be so sure about that. Pretty cool. I've only been a member of this group for about 3 years or so. And I just wanted to say that appreciate the pledge of all you taking to help support the board. I'm actually taking seriously on that. I'm going to lean on many of you the way I think that Barry had leaned on his predecessors personally. Because I don't know all of the traditions and all the activities that go on here. And as this year goes along, if I step on any of those toes by going forward with something I probably should not be doing, please understand that I just simply didn't know, and I appreciate it as well, and remind me how we do things. That's always very important. We have several events coming up over the next couple of months that you should be aware of. I just changed this slide. I'm not sure which way I'm going with this. But it's some of our members may be eligible to join the Society of Descendants of Washington's Army at Valley Forge. Patriot Dick Leslie.
It's online.
Oh, it's online. Okay. I don't know if I can see him or not. Does he have the ability to be able to speak? Oh, great.
Looks like something dropped off.
He probably dropped off.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Dick Leslie will have more information about that, so if you want to contact him. We also have many events planned. Entries for the Americanism Elementary School poster and Sergeant Moses Adams brochure contests that are due by the 1st of March. We need to choose our winners before I attend. I guess I'm attending the CASA spring meeting. So
Yes, you are.
there you go. Put that on my calendar. 23rd to March 5th, we are participating in the History Center by judging entries for National History Day. Mary, have you signed up for that?
Yep.
Yeah, I did too. I did sign up for that as well. The center is looking for judges. Links to sign up will be posted on our website shortly. All judging will be done virtually this year due to COVID restrictions. And on the side note of that, I participate in that, and it's a lot of fun. The kids are really great. They're incredibly intelligent, so knowledgeable about their subject. The Rumba Oration Contest entries need to be in by February 25th. We would like to find an American history teacher in any grade that can submit and to enter the Valley Forge Teacher Contest Recognition Contest. Counselor can send 2 teachers to an expense-paid 1-week trip to one of 4 sites in the American Revolution of Importance. In past years, we have presented the observing teacher and were able to send them on this trip. Last year, no one in the entire state was put forward to go. I suspect that might have to do with COVID-19.
Tell me what's the procedure for doing that?
I don't know the answer to
There's an
that.
application on the state website.
No, what we actually need is a second vice president. And so I'll make my plug right now. We need a second vice president to handle these sorts of things, and they can answer your questions. But we'll have to look at that. During May and June, we'll be presenting the Junior ROTC Awards to over 25 units and several C Cadet units. We need volunteers to make these presentations. So as we get closer, I know Phil Kenshaw is involved in this a great deal, amongst others, I suspect. So we may need to have some volunteers for that. The other thing I wanted to bring this announcement, I think we're the first chapter to begin the planning for USA 250 in California. And we are going to form a committee to help organize a parade and other events on July 4th, 2026. So we're only about 4 years away from that, and there's a lot of work that needs to be done. So if you're interested in being on that committee, we very much appreciate it if you could volunteer. We are already working in concert with the Daughters of the American Revolution on our event here in San Diego, and we should be having a committee meeting sometime within the next 30 days, I suspect. So again, if you're interested in serving on that, please let me know so that we get the group organized. It's going to be a lot of work. I think as we go forward now over the next couple of years, we're going to be hearing more and more and more about USA 250. And it's personally my hope that it rekindles a high level of patriotism here in our country. We sure could. Are there any other announcements or anything else that
With that, I'd like to have everyone flag parade in Coronado, which is on the 4th of July or that weekend thereof. And then the last one is in December, which is the La Mesa Christmas Parade. La Jolla Christmas Parade. Please keep in mind, and we always have room for people to ride in the cars. So keep those dates available for yourself and your families. Thank you.
Anybody else with any other announcements? Now, it says here that we are closing assemblies, but I pressed the button over here and I saw something on the slides over there. Are we making another award before we leave? Or we don't know? What's that? Well, that's what I was wondering. Is that the next step here? Normally it is, right? Okay, so let's. Our second breakfast. So obviously we want to say thank you to our past president, and particularly for me, because Barry has been absolutely an inspiration for me and my coming up through being vice president, now president. And he's done just a fantastic job in our organization. Let's face it, if you really want to have been the president during COVID, it was a very tough time for this organization. And I'm not sure, do we have a pin? Because I don't know. Well, there should be a plaque, yes. Well, let's see.
Many of flowers born
Okay, all right. Barry, we may be honoring you again next one. So, but obviously, from my standpoint, thank you so much for everything that you've done. It's been fantastic. The announcements. Get the Back Forge. Oh, there's the events. I should have been pushing this shit. Guys, I'm new at this, okay? All right. If you could all stand, please. Reverend Lamont, would you do this?
Bless you, keep you, the Lord bless his face to shine upon you. Grace unto you. The Lord will put his countenance upon you and grant you his peace now and forever. Amen. Our men following seas, following you all the way. Thank you.
Compatriot Newman, would you please lead us in the recession?
I have to come up here.
Absolutely.
Until we meet again, let us remember our forefathers who gave us our Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and independent Supreme Court, and the nation free freedom.
Color guard, would you please retrieve the colors?
Color guard. Okay. March. Forward. March. Mark time. March. Face. And salute. 2. Retrieve the colors. Right. Face. From the left. Forward. March.
skip those.
Mark, Mark. Beauregard, home. To your post.
Our next meeting is on February 19th. It looks like we'll be meeting down here again. I hereby adjourn this meeting.
Past presidents in the room, we never know where the edge of the cliff is until you drive over it. And once you do drive over it, we're all very happy. We'll see you again.
The outgoing president, somebody made this up. So somebody should have made it look like.
You know who invested in Forks? No. You don't have a check?
You don't charge for anything anymore.
So let me. I'll see where we can have some evidence. That's okay.
But the administrative was, you could go online.
Get your contact information.